When Ellen Ochoa was growing up in Southern California, she was fascinated by the Apollo astronauts as they launched to the moon. She saw Neil Armstrong and others that walked on the lunar surface as heroes. But for her, being an astronaut wasn't an option. Back then, women weren't selected to go into space. A native of La Mesa, California, her interests focused on science and engineering. While at San Diego State University, Ochoa majored in physics and excelled, earning highest honors, graduating Phi Beta Kappa. She went on to earn master's and doctorate degrees in electrical engineering at Stanford University. While she was in college, Ochoa learned NASA had selected a diverse class of 35 new astronauts, pilots, engineers, scientists, and doctors, and for the first time, women and minorities were included. While working on her graduate degrees, Ochoa applied for the astronaut program. She was chosen to be part of the astronaut class selected in January 1990. Ochoa saw being an astronaut as a great way to combine her interests in research and engineering with space exploration. Her first space shuttle mission was STS-56 in April 1993, and she became the first Hispanic woman to fly in space.
We have ignition. We have liftoff of Discovery on the second mission to Planet Earth research flight.
During the 9-day mission, Ochoa used the shuttle's robotic arm to deploy and capture a satellite that studied the solar corona. The following year, the STS-66 crew of Atlantis lifted off with Ochoa serving as payload commander.
Booster ignition and liftoff of Atlantis on a mission to study planet Earth.
Roll program, Houston. Roger, roll, Atlantis.
Ochoa again used her expertise operating the shuttle's robotic arm to carefully deploy and retrieve a science satellite.
And liftoff of Space Shuttle Discovery, the first mission to dock with the orbiting International Space Station. And the vehicle has cleared the tower.
Houston Discovery, roll program.
Roger, roll, Discovery.
For 10 days in 1999, the STS-96 crew of Discovery delivered 4 tons of logistics and supplies in preparation for the first crew to live on the International Space Station. Ochoa coordinated the transfer of supplies and also operated the robotic arm, assisting with an 8-hour spacewalk.
3, 2, 1. We have booster ignition and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Atlantis, setting in place the keystone to the space station's backbone.
On her final mission, STS-110 in 2002, Ochoa and the crew of Atlantis delivered and installed a backbone truss on the space station. Later in 2002, Ochoa moved into management, serving as Deputy Director of Flight Crew Operations, and 5 years later, Deputy Director of NASA's Johnson Space Center. On January 1, 2013, Ochoa was named Director of Johnson, overseeing the agency's human spaceflight programs at the Texas Space Center. Dr. Ellen Ochoa's accomplishments as a successful engineer, astronaut, and leader with NASA embodies what it means to be a member of the United States Astronaut Hall of Fame.